everyone. My name is Emily.
And my name is James. We are very happy to be with you today.
Welcome to our channel, Go English Club, a place where you can learn English in a simple, clear, and relaxed way.
In today's episode, we will talk about an inspiring topic called A Story About Never Giving Up.
In this conversation, we will share ideas, personal experiences, and life lessons about facing hard times and continuing even when things feel difficult.
This episode is designed to help you improve your English listening skills while also giving you motivation and positive energy.
Please listen carefully, take your time, and enjoy learning English with us. James, before we go deeper, I want to say something important. When people hear the phrase, never give up, they often imagine strength, confidence, and success. But in real life, never giving up often looks very different. It looks like doubt. It looks like slow progress. It looks like waking up and trying again even when you feel tired and unsure. I've learned that never giving up is not a loud moment. It's a quiet decision you make when no one is watching. Have you noticed that too?
Yes, absolutely. I think that's one of the biggest misunderstandings about success. People think strong people are always confident, but that's not true. Strong people feel fear, sadness, and doubt just like everyone else. The difference is that they don't let those feelings decide their future. I remember a time when I felt completely lost. I had goals, but I didn't know how to reach them. Every failure made me question myself. I thought, maybe this is a sign to stop. But later, I understood that struggle was not a sign to quit. It was a sign that I was growing.
That idea changed my life too. For a long time, I believed that if something felt hard, it meant I was on the wrong path. Now I see it differently. Hard things often mean important things. I remember failing again and again, and each failure felt heavy. I felt embarrassed. I felt like I was wasting time. But one day, I realized something simple. Time will pass anyway. The question is, who do I want to be when that time passes? That thought helped me stay committed, even when I didn't feel hopeful.
That's such a powerful way to think. Time passing anyway is something many people forget. Giving up doesn't stop time. It just stops growth. I've also learned that failure teaches lessons that success cannot. When everything is easy, you don't reflect. But when things are hard, you ask questions. You learn about yourself. You learn your limits, and then you learn how to go beyond them. Never giving up is really about learning who you are under pressure.
Yes, pressure reveals truth. It shows you what you value. It shows you how much you believe in yourself. I used to think self-belief meant confidence. Now I think self-belief means trust. Trusting that you can survive hard days. Trusting that you can learn from mistakes. Trusting that you don't need to be perfect to move forward. That trust grows slowly, and it grows through experience.
I agree. And that trust is built through consistency. Doing small things every day, even when motivation is gone. I've had days when I felt no energy at all. On those days, my goal was simple. Just don't quit. Just do one small thing. And that one small thing kept me connected to my goals. Over time, those small actions created big change.
Small actions are so underrated. People want big changes, but big changes are built from small habits. I remember starting with very simple goals. Reading one page, practicing for 10 minutes, showing up even when I felt tired. At first, it didn't feel important, but slowly those habits became part of who I am. Never giving up changed my identity. I stopped seeing myself as someone who quits and started seeing myself as someone who tries again.
That shift in identity is huge. When you see yourself as someone who doesn't give up, your behavior changes naturally. You stop asking, "Should I quit?" and start asking, "What's my next step?" And that question keeps you moving forward. I think many people don't fail because they lack ability. They fail because they stop believing in themselves.
Belief really is the foundation. And belief doesn't mean blind optimism. It means realistic hope. It means understanding that things will be hard, but choosing to continue anyway. I also want to talk about rest, because rest is part of never giving up. Many people quit because they are exhausted, not because they are incapable. Learning when to rest instead of quit changed everything for me.
That's such an important point. Rest is not weakness. Rest is strategy. When you rest, you protect your energy. You give yourself space to think clearly. Quitting often comes from burnout. But when you allow yourself to rest, you can return stronger. Never giving up doesn't mean pushing all the time. It means pacing yourself for the long journey.
Exactly. Life is a long journey, not a short race. And on a long journey, patience matters. I used to rush myself. I wanted fast results. But now I understand that meaningful growth takes time. When I accepted that, I felt calmer. I stopped fighting the process and started trusting it.
Trusting the process is hard, especially when results are slow. But comparison makes it even harder. Looking at others and thinking you are behind can destroy motivation. I had to learn that my journey is mine. Someone else's success doesn't take away from my own potential. Never giving up means staying focused on your own path.
Yes, comparison steals joy. When I stopped comparing, I felt free. I started celebrating small wins. Small wins give you energy. They remind you that progress is happening even if it's quiet. And quiet progress is still real progress.
And that progress builds resilience. Resilience is the ability to continue after disappointment. It's one of the most valuable skills in life. When you develop resilience, challenges stop feeling like threats and start feeling like lessons. Never giving up trains your mind to see difficulties differently.
I love that. Seeing difficulties as lessons instead of punishments changes everything. It makes life feel meaningful, even when it's hard. And one day you look back and realize that your hardest moments shaped your strength, your wisdom, and your compassion.
Yes, compassion is another gift of struggle. When you've been through hard times, you understand others better. You listen more. You judge less. Never giving up doesn't just help you succeed. It helps you become a better human being.
That's such a beautiful result. Success without growth feels empty, but growth gives success meaning. I hope everyone listening understands that their struggles are not wasted. They are building something inside you, even if you can't see it yet.
And as long as you keep going, your story is still being written. Giving up ends the story early. Never giving up keeps the possibility of change alive. Hope lives in effort.
So, to anyone listening right now, remember this. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to feel confident every day. You just need to keep choosing yourself, one step at a time.
Yes, rest when you need to. Learn from mistakes. Believe in your future. And never forget that every effort you make matters.
Never giving up is not about being perfect. It's about being present, patient, and persistent.
And that is how ordinary people create extraordinary lives.
As we come to the end of today's episode, I want everyone listening to take a quiet moment and think about their own journey. Life is not always easy, and many times we feel tired, confused, or unsure about the future. But this conversation is a reminder that your story is still going. Every small effort you make matters. Every time you choose to continue, even when it feels hard, you are building strength inside yourself. Never giving up does not mean you are always strong. It means you are honest, patient, and willing to try again.
That's very true, Emily. I want our listeners to remember that failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every mistake teaches you something important about yourself and about life. When you fall, you are not going backward. You are learning. You are growing. And growth takes time. So please be kind to yourself. Trust your pace. You do not need to rush. You only need to keep moving forward, one small step at a time.
We also want you to remember that you are not alone. Many people around the world are facing similar challenges, doubts, and fears. What connects us is the decision to continue. When you listen to this podcast, you are choosing to learn, to grow, and to believe in yourself. That choice is powerful. Keep practicing your English. Keep listening. Keep believing that better days are possible, even if you cannot see them clearly right now.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. Apply these ideas in your daily life. Stay patient with your progress, and never forget your value. Apply these habits this year to succeed. Keep practicing your English, and don't forget to subscribe to Go English Club. We are proud of you for showing up today. We look forward to learning and growing with you in the next episode.